U.S. Senator Josh Hawley has faced heavy criticism for his actions prior to the attacks on the Capitol. And today, protests in several Missouri cities called for his removal. KCTV5's Abby Dodge is live where one of those protests took place. So, Abby, what's the mood at that protest where you're at?
Well, when I talked to protest organizers earlier today, they said they wanted to keep everything calm, even if counter-protesters did show up. Those counter-protesters never made an appearance, but everything remained calm and cordial out here today. Protesters who did show up say that Josh Hawley's actions over the last week have put blood on his hands. They don't agree with the people Hawley says were calling his office, asking him to object to the electoral count. Now, Missourians across the state are calling for his seat. Demonstrations just like this one are happening in St. Louis, here in Kansas City, Springfield, and Columbia.
Josh Hawley said that he was speaking on behalf of Missourians, and I wanted to make sure that he knows that he's not speaking on behalf of all of us. His constituents are not happy with what's happening. We want a democracy, a functioning government, and that's not what we're seeing right now.
It's just a shame that the cancel culture has become such a big thing that many people that should, have a respectful discussion of our differences instead are doing things like people going to his home and harassing his wife and newborn daughter.
In a guest column published today for the Southeast Missourian, Hawley claimed hypocrisy is at play here. In the past, when Democrats objected, they were praised for standing up for democracy. This time around, he says anyone who objected was called an insurrectionist. We've only been able to hear from Hawley over social media or in that news article that he wrote, which we just mentioned. We want to ask Hawley about the attack on the Capitol and his actions on the Senate floor. So we will continue to be vigilant about reaching out to him and his team. Live in Kansas City, Abby Dodge, KCTV5 News.